Good morning, students. I am Mohit Narula, your entrepreneurship teacher. I hope that you all are well and enjoying sound health. Today, I have come up with one more video, part 2 of chapter Market. Through this video, I would like to cover up the entire chapter. Before starting the video, I would like to tell you which points which we are going to cover through this video. First is concept of marketing, then concept of marketing mix, then 4 P's of marketing mix, which are price, product, place and promotion. These 4 P's of marketing mix are very important from your examination point of view also. Yes, here it is: price mix, place mix, product mix and promotion mix. Now let's begin with the definition of marketing. This is a very common term which you all might have heard about it. Actually, marketing in a bookish language, if we will talk about marketing, then it is the performance of business activities that directs the flow of goods and services from producer to consumer. But in simple term, if we will talk about marketing, as we all know that consumer is the kingpin of the market, so everything, his needs and wants are kept on the driver's seat. So simply we can say marketing is a process of identifying and satisfying the consumer's needs and wants. Next is marketing mix. Marketing mix is a combination of all the 4 P's of marketing: combination of product, price, place and promotional objectives to meet marketing objectives. The 4 variables are price, place, product and promotion. The first one is product. Now a product is anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use or consumption. Products can be classified into 2 categories: consumer product and industrial product. Consumer products are generally our products of daily use. They are further sub-classified as perishable products and non-perishable products. Now you can look into this mind map. Products are first classified into 2 types, that is consumer goods and industrial goods. Then consumer goods, which are of our daily use, they are sub-classified into perishable and non-perishable commodities. On the other hand, industrial goods are classified into capital goods, then technical goods and then standardized goods. Now next is place or physical distribution. Physical distribution involves all those commodities that are involved in taking the goods and services from the place of production to the place of consumption. Now through a very simple example I will try to explain this. For example, let's take an example of tea. Tea is a consumer goods which is consumed all throughout the world, but it is produced basically all throughout the India. Tea is produced only in Assam, but it is consumed everywhere, not only in India but rather all throughout the world. So all those things that are involved in taking the goods from the place of production, that is from Assam to the entire parts of the India, all those things that are involved, that will contribute, that will involved in the physical distribution. Now as per place is concerned, the entrepreneur generally decides upon channels of distribution and modes of distribution. These 2 things are very important for an entrepreneur. He has to decide before going ahead which channels of distribution he needs to use and which mode of distribution he should use to take his goods from the place of production to the place of consumption. Now, channels of distribution can be further divided into basically two categories: direct channel of distribution and indirect channel of distribution. Direct channel of distribution is also known as zero level channel of distribution. Now, when we talk about zero level channel of distribution, it means the goods or services are directly sent from the manufacturer to the consumer. It means there is no intermediary, no chain of middleman is involved in this. There is a direct transportation of goods from the manufacturer to the consumer. But when we talk about indirect channel of distribution, then obviously chain of middlemen will be involved in this. This chain can be either three-way chain, for example, manufacturer to wholesaler, wholesaler to producer, retailer, and then retailer to agent. Then it can be producer to retailer, retailer to consumer. Here two middlemen are involved: producer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer. Initially it was three level chain: producer to wholesaler, then wholesaler to retailer, and then retailer to agent. So it depends upon that this is what I am talking about. This is the decision which the manufacturer has to take himself. Okay, how many chains of middlemen he would like to put in between. Whether it depends upon how big the chain is. If he can put three level of channel of distribution, he can put two middlemen in between. He can put one middle level. One middle level means producer to wholesaler, then wholesaler to consumer. This can be a one level of middleman. Or as I told you before, direct channel, direct manufacturer to consumer. So I hope through this mind map the thing will get clear to you. So it can either be a direct channel of distribution or indirect channel of distribution. In direct channel of distribution, no middleman is there, directly from manufacturer to consumer. In indirect channel, it depends upon the policy of the company, that which form of middleman the company would like to choose, whether three level chain, wholesaler, retailer, agent, then consumer, then either two level chain, wholesaler, retailer, then consumer, or one level chain, producer to wholesaler, wholesaler to consumer. Then next is promotional mix. Promotional mix includes all those activities that are involved in boosting our sales. Simple, no complications. Promotion mix involves all those activities that are undertaken to boost, to enhance our sales. It is basically a combination which is used to popularize the product. Popularize the products. Elements of promotional mix are, first and foremost, is the advertisement. Advertisement can be defined as the paid form of non-personal presentation goods or services by an identified sponsor. Advertisement may be defined as the paid form of non-personal presentation goods or services by an identified sponsor. Non-personal here means that there is no personal contact involved between the company who is doing the advertisement and for whom the advertisement is done. Obviously the advertisement is done for the consumer. Consumer is the kingpin of the market. So any sort of advertisement which is being done, it is being done for the consumer. But there is no direct relationship. Now take an example of a pen. You are using pen. Every student using pen. Suppose you are using a cello pen. Now cello pen, we are using it in our daily life. But how many of us knows that cello company belongs to which state, belongs to which city? We are using it, but we are not knowing that this company belongs actually to which state. So advertisement is one form of promotional mix. Then public relation. Public relation is the latest trend in the field of marketing. Public relation is actually, you can say, some companies have set up a particular department which directly deals with the complaints, grievances, suggestions from the consumer. Whenever we use any commodity, here on that commodity there is a tag: for any complaints, for any queries, for any suggestion, please contact this number. This number is the toll free number. Now that toll free number, that contact whatever they are saying, that is actually what? That is a public relationship. Public relationship is which is trying to establish a direct contact between whom and whom, between the company and the consumer. Then next is sales promotion. Sales promotion are the various techniques that helps in boosting sales. Which techniques can be, for example, buy one get one free, buy two get one free, or you can say there can be coupons, free coupons, 2 nights 1 day stay. If you buy this product, you can have the facility of staying in a 5-star hotel for 2 nights and 1 day. All these things are part of the sales promotion. And then last is a price mix. Price of the product. What is price? It is a product. Price of a product is the amount of money which is paid by the buyer to own the product or service. It is nothing but the exchange value of product. So these are the various mix, or you can say 4 P's of marketing mix. That is price, place, product, promotion. This is, again I am saying, this is very important, very very important from examination point of view. So you all must understand it, these 4 P's, and what actually marketing mix is. So with this I am finishing this video. If you have any kind of queries, please feel free to contact me anytime. Hope everything is clear to you. Yes. Have a nice day. Thank you.